Hello, thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. This is To Whom It May Concern, and excuse me, we will be seeing what it's about in just a moment, where you're coming from, what you're dealing with. This is if you're struggling with something. Ooh, there it is. Resurrection. You're struggling with beginning again. You're struggling with coming up from the depths of your emotions. You are you're unable to see at this moment why everything has happened. You're unable, you feel, oh wow, okay. I'm getting for someone that you're feeling as though you're drowning, you can't breathe, you don't think you're ever going to come up again, like you're stuck, like you're frozen in time, like a tower has come down and you don't have even solid ground to stand on, let alone to build again. Holy crap. But what you don't realize is that it's your perception that is standing in your way. You are looking out to the horizon and not seeing what's really going on within your own self, let alone everything around you. Okay, so this is, I'm speaking to someone that is definitely in the midst of it. Yeah, you're having a very difficult time coming up to breathe. It's time to come up for air. Page of Fire and Nine of Fire. Don't give up on finding solutions. Have the courage and believe in yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself and the situation that you find yourself in right now, okay? Stop judging it. Knight of Air. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Don't be so hell-bent on moving things forward so quickly, okay? You definitely need to stop and breathe for a moment, because you are caught up in your emotions, you're caught up in your head, you're caught up in your thoughts, you're on a repetitive cycle. 8 of Earth and 3 of Water. You can have a celebration again. You can be happy again. You are taking things way too seriously. You're not seeing any joy in life right now. You feel as though you're drowning in your emotions, you're drowning in your head. Renewal, yes. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. It's time to move in a new direction. You're stuck in your head. You're stuck in your head. 8 of Air. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, and afraid to take action. Your self-evaluation right now is so harsh that you're not seeing reality. Your evaluation of yourself and the situation that you find yourself in is so harsh and so strict that you're not allowing yourself to breathe. You're holding your breath because you're afraid to move. You're afraid that you're going to get cut no matter what you do. You can't see a way to move forward because you're stuck in your head. You are stuck hard. You want to come out of it, but you don't see a way. What you're not seeing is that one step forward. Even though you don't think that you can, you want to rush forward and you want to change your circumstance so quickly, but that's not the way to go. The first thing you need to do is laugh. The first thing you need to do is smile. The first thing you need to do is have hope and faith that things will turn. Yes, the situation you are in absolutely sucks. It's as though your world came crashing down. Everything in your life is crashed down around you. Page, another page. New beginnings. A new cycle is wanting to come in so desperately. There is someone or something that is shining a light. The wheel. It's time for a positive change. It's time for you to move forward with a positive mindset. It's time for you to get out of your head. What does this individual need to do? What's one thing that they can do to get them out of this, to get them out of their headspace? Differences. Make a change, make a difference. Fulfillment's on the bottom. All you're doing is seeing where things have not happened. All you're doing is seeing the lack of the situation. It's time to look at things differently. 36-9. The past is over. It's done. It's time to let go. It's time to move into the 10 and release it. It's time to look at things differently, to see yourself differently. It's time to move forward in a new direction now. It's time to acknowledge that the past is over. The past is over. It's been over for a while. It's been over for quite some time, but you are not seeing this. It's time for you to move forward now. It's up to you. You hold the power. You are the key. It's time for you to go within and cut out any imbalances. All right? And the imbalance, my love, is your thinking, your focus, what you're seeing in front of you. You're only looking backwards. You're not looking to the future. Balance. It's time to balance out. It's time to balance out and stop looking at what hasn't happened, at what you lost. It's time to cut that out because you're staying stuck. What you thought was going to happen, what you thought your future was going to be, didn't happen. What you thought, how everything was going to be, didn't happen. It didn't work. And you're lost in confusion. You have the strength to move forward in a new direction. Something was taken from you, but it's time to let that go now. It's time to see things differently. It's time for you to believe in yourself again. It's time for you to be happy and to balance out. You are so imbalanced right now that you can't even breathe. You've been in this state for quite some time. No, things did not work how you wanted them to, how you expected them to, how you had been putting your time, energy, effort, and love into. But it's over now. And it's time for you to get up and to call in the 10. The 10 of Swords it's already over and done with. The 10 of Swords is where you get up. You make the choice to stand back up. Oh, I just put them in backwards. Okay. here's what we'll do. We're going to pull a reversal on this. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, Tower, Four of Swords. You're stuck because you're choosing to stay stuck now. It has gotten to the point where you are refusing to let go of your emotions. You're refusing to take off the blindfold and to see what's really going on. Your refusal to look into your emotions and say, enough is enough. I need to move forward now. That's the truth. You're not taking that leap of faith. You're not looking towards the future. I see, okay, this is weird. I've never had this happen before. But in my mind's eye, I see him holding on to the past wand. This is the Ace of Wands. This is the past. In this card, he's holding the world with the Ace of Wands. But what I'm seeing is that you're holding on to the past with dear life. All right? It's time to release this so that you can embrace the future. It's over. It's done. Five of Cups, Knight of Cups. What you thought was going to be your ultimate happiness wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be. It's not fair. No, it's not fair, but life is not fair. I'm not going to sit here and give you a pity party because it is now time for you to stand up. Yes, your Ten of Pentacles is gone. What you saw for your future is gone. But we're not going to have a pity party anymore because you've done that long enough. You've kept yourself stuck and refused to move forward. The Moon, you've kept yourself in a state of confusion, in a state of unknowing, in a state of your emotions that has not gotten you anywhere, and it will not get you anywhere. This is your call to move forward now, to look at things differently, and to actually start loving yourself and seeing the future, seeing a new future, seeing a new future. It's time to walk away from the heartbreak, to let it go, to release this tower that created this imbalance. You're overindulging in imbalance. You're overindulging in imbalance. You have become addicted to this cycle. Your brain has become addicted to this cycle, to this, it's not fair. It's not fair. Justice in the reverse. It may not be fair, sweetheart, but that does not mean that you can let that rule the rest of your life. That is not your life. It's not supposed to be your life. It was taken away because it was not a fair situation to begin with. It was taken away because there was imbalance in it. You don't know that. You don't see that. And you're not seeing that. It's your choice. It's your choice to stand up. It's your choice to say that is over with now. Going within and making the change is the only way that you're going to be able to have any growth, because right now you're in your head. You're still at the Nine of Swords. It's time to call in the Ten of Swords and say it's over. I can get up now. You got to get out of this. Take off that blindfold. You're stuck in the Eight of Swords. It's time to move forward. It's time for you to get back on the wheel of life, because you have excluded yourself from life, from feeling, from making a decision. If I don't make any decisions, I can sit here and wallow in this because it was not fair. I lost everything that I thought I was supposed to have. It's time to get up. It's time to stop looking into the past. It's time to stop stealing from yourself, stealing from your future. It's time for you to stand up and say, okay, I'm still here. And look at yourself with love and appreciation, because you did make it through the situation. You did make it through this loss. You're still here. For some of you, your life has been completely stripped bare. And you're down to the bare bones of the situation, of your life. But it's time for you to begin as a page again. It's time for you to start seeking your faith again. It's time for you to start listening to spirit again. The winds of change are here, and the time is now for you to reclaim your dreams and your hope and your optimism. Moving forward with the knowledge that not everything is how we thought it was supposed to be. It's time to get back out into society again. It's time to start learning and to see, yeah, I've been stuck for a very long time, but I've actually gained knowledge. It's time for you to have hope again, to feel joy again, to let those walls down. It's time for you to fight for yourself. It's time for you to fight for yourself now. You've been fighting to hold on to a situation that you thought was your everything. That is over. It's time for you to fight for yourself now. It's time for you to balance out. It's time for you to make a new future. Even if you can't see it, even if you can't fathom how to begin that, you do have the strength. You do have the ability. Take one step. Change that mind. Look at things differently. It's over, and it's time to let it go now. Because right now, you're not doing anything. But you have the ability to create worlds. It's time to release yourself from the devil. It's time to put down those 10 of Wands. It's time to move forward. It's time to get out of your emotions and to let down those walls. You've cocooned yourself in a place of hopelessness, and your mind has become addicted to it. And Spirit is saying it is time to release that now. Once you decide to go ahead and release, once you decide that things have to change now, that you are in control, you get direction. You get to pick a new direction. You get to choose how you're going to feel. You get to choose how you're going to go about things. You've learned a lot, but you've got a lot more coming. And it doesn't have to be difficult. It's not going to be the easiest, but it sure as hell is going to be it's going to be a hell of a lot better than where you're coming from, okay? It's going to be a lot better than where you're coming from. 9 of Fire. Don't give up. It's the same friggin' card that came out earlier. Have courage and believe in yourself. It's the same freaking card that came out earlier. Don't give up on yourself. Pick that wand back up. Pick yourself back up and say the past is over. It is time to stand back up now. The Chariot. an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. You can achieve, you can move forward. It's up to you. You've got to make the choice. You can soar, you can be free, and you can be happy, but it's up to you. Don't give up on yourself. Now is not the time. Ace of Earth. Just begin. Take one step. You have the ability. There's something here that's trying to come in for you. It's the same message as earlier with these cards. Something is trying to come in for you. Grab it. Grab it. Make some kind of a change. Do something different that's going to get you out of the prison of your own mind. Focus on something else. It's going to be difficult at first because your brain has become addicted to this. So do it for 2 minutes at a time. Set an alarm, 2 minutes every hour, where you focus, completely focus on something else. Pick anything, but something that is not related to the past. Envision a beautiful new future and focus on that for 2 minutes, because the past is over. And I'm not being cold. I've been right here. I know exactly what this feels like. And I know that you can get yourself out of this. But it's up to you. It is up to you. Let's pull an advice card from Spirit, because it's going to be the same message over and over and over. Oh, we got 2 cards already. Jeez Louise. All right, well, one of them, yeah, okay. So the first card is 2 of Earth. Equilibrium, which has what? Has all to do with balance. Flexibility. Be willing to change. Adaptability. Balance. Harmony. Compromise. Confidence. Procrastination and freedom. Balance work and play. Balancing responsibility and personal needs. Be open to compromise. Be confident but grounded. Realistic goals and expectations. Don't set yourself up for failure. Take stock and prioritize. Forgive your limitations and ask for help. Along with the major arcana of death, number 7, death and rebirth. Endings, beginnings. There we go. Endings, beginnings, cycles, transformation, transmutation, change, and growth. Let go of the past. The future is unknowable. Change is unavoidable. There is no going back. Allow yourself to mourn. Death and rebirth is a gradual process, but it is time to shed your skin. The dark night of the soul. Allow innocence to be reborn. Focus on the short-term future, a change in beliefs, attitude, or behavior. That is your advice from Spirit. It's time to balance out and embrace a new beginning. Okay, that's all I have for you for now. You know I love you. Peace to you. Ciao. Good luck.